SeaSonic, the heart of your system. You probably have seen that, I don't know, 100 times on my channel. And this advertising worked because of this man. That's Niels from Seasonic. And we've known each other for a very long time, I think.
Yeah,
and,
over 10 years.
Over 10 years? Yeah, that's quite long, I would say. He's the man for SeaSonic, and he will introduce some of the new products for us today. So what do we have here?
Yes, we have here a new unit from the Prime series, Prime Titanium 1600 watt. Especially for you guys, when the overclocking scene was the demand of high load and high wattage PSUs more and more requested from us. And as you know, we have only 3000 watt on the product line. Yeah, with the Prime 1600 watt, we achieve now a wattage range that we can use it for the actual graphic cards and SLI, for the overclocking of Intel 9900K and all the setups what needs power. And that was one of the reasons why we created that platform. The other reason is that we're using the Prime platform in professional workstations, and here the demand on Quattro GPUs is also very high, so we have a unit which is used for overclocking, gaming, and professional workstations.
Okay, that's cool. I also see that you changed the connector from the previous PSUs.
Exactly.
So that's the C14, I learned it just in a German video.
Exactly, it's a C14, it's the Chinese greening power plug. But yeah, we need it because the ampere of this PSU, when you switch it on, is higher than the others. And it's not only the plug, it's also the switch, which is adapted to the higher wattage and the higher ampere for that. But this cable, of course, will be included all and for all areas as well. So you'll have not to check on Amazon or wherever to buy that kind of cables.
Okay. So using Seasonic PSUs, I know there's always a big tolerance. Like using a 1200 watt PSU, you can draw a lot more power. How much more can we expect from this? I know it's rated at 1600, but what is realistic? How much more is theoretically possible?
Okay, we're working with OPP, UCP around 30 to 40% in average. So you can calculate when you have 1600 watt that in total plus 30 or 40% that we might reach the 2K watt in total. But I think the best test is that you bench it with your wonderful hardware, and then I will see how much it could perform. But 2K, I think it's possible.
We will definitely check that out. So very nice to see one more high performance, high power PSU. The next PSU seems not to have a fan, so I assume it's a fanless PSU, or?
Yes, you recognize it well. There's no fan inside, and yes, as Seasonic is a long time, I think now it's the third generation almost from us for fanless technologies. We decided this year to bring up a new fanless power supply with more higher wattage, and actually we could realize with our Prime Titanium platform a 700 watt unit, which is perfectly used for high-end graphic cards and the use of high performance systems. And actually we see that the fanless power supply is a very nice choice to have low noise or low dust inside your PC, and plus it's completely support-free, so you have not any moving parts, and we use that kind of units from 400 let's say to now 700 watt in very different kind of ambience and situations for system needs.
So since this is also part of the Prime series, it also is covered by the very long warranty, I guess?
Exactly. We give, of course, all of our Prime series have 12 years warranty, so you buy here a completely stress-free service include.
Okay, that's very cool. So how do you test those? Because I assume you're not testing those at 20 degrees Celsius room temperature. That wouldn't make much sense, I guess. So.
Yes, no, we have safety testing for the fanless power supplies about 40 degrees. For the active cooling units, we're using 50 degrees, so we have a higher standard of safety for all our units, not like some other brands who might use lower temperatures for that. But here, the 40 degrees, and in the hot box of 40 degrees, it not rise up more than that. So it never will heat up your system at all.
Okay. Going from very big and very powerful to something really, really small, but I guess still powerful.
Yeah, it's the most powerful unit in the SFXL segment, what we actually present this year. It's a Prime STX 800, so 800 watt on the form factor of SFXL. It's an ideal unit for small PC power users, and beside that it has a full modular cable setup, so what we already know from our Prime series, including a 120mm fan, semi-passive. That means we can run this system around 25% fanless, so there is no rotation of a fan need. And if the temperature rising up, so you will have more rotation at all. And what we see here, okay, in this kind of 800 watt, you can run graphic cards and high-end systems in the small form factor.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much. I think there's one more product which we will just check out over there. Let's talk about my highlight from SeeSonic booth from Computex 2019. I thought when I came to this booth that this is a PSU. It looked really, really massive. Then I removed this panel. Apparently this was shown before, the SeeSonic Connect, but I didn't see it before, so that's kind of new to me and maybe also new to you. It's like an extension from a PSU. So we have a normal PSU down here. It's not completely normal, but we have a 12-volt connection to this secondary PSU, I would call it. We have a DC-DC conversion inside here. Basically, we're turning the 12-volt arriving on the bottom also into the 3.3 and 5-volt rails up here. So the conversion is done in this part and not in the PSU itself. What it does, basically, it's transferring all the cable management from your PSU from down here, where you have all this messy cable management typically, up here. So what we have is, for example, 8-pin PCI Express. We have the 8-pin EPS connection up here. We have the 24-pin connection in this location. So we have all the distribution for the cables in the correct area, and therefore the cables can be really, really short and are immediately in the correct area. So 24-pin connector is, I don't know, 15 centimeters long, so it's really, really short. Same goes for the 8-pin EPS. It's also like 20 centimeters. I've never seen something like this before. It will make it to the market for €250, and that's not for this part, it's for the whole thing. So the PSU, including this SeeSonic Connect, will be €250 and will be available soon on the market. Something really new. I have never seen this before. Obviously, it will not fit in every single case because it's quite long. It's also quite thick. I would assume about 2 centimeters. So you have to have some clearance between your mainboard tray and also the side panel. It's magnetic, so you can attach it to, it's a very strong magnet. So you can attach it to your case, if it's a steel case, obviously. So cool to see this product. I hope you enjoyed this video from SeeSonic booth at Computex 2019. See you soon.